party when I walk, boy. Good evening, WFA friends and fans. Tonight we are in a chilly capital of Mongolia known as Ulaanbaatar. With me tonight is my dad, Randy Pierce.
Hey, nice to be with you. What a great evening. I'm excited for this Genbowl.
Me too, man. I am super excited. We're about to see everybody's hard work pay off. We've got some people in the stands with us tonight. I'm seeing some people in the chat. And I'm seeing some flurries on the field.
Oh, I definitely see some flurries on the field. What a great place we could pick. You know, of all the places in the world, the WFA picks Mongolia. You know, what a perfect spot for the Genbowl.
It is something else, I'll tell you that. It wasn't my pick, but I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to be in what they call this stadium, the Grill.
Oh, sweet. Well, we'll see who gets grilled tonight, because this is going to be a great game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one between two good owners, Derek Genko of the Santa Fe Prowl and Jack P. of the Vermont Bullmoose. Both have an affinity to my heart for different reasons, but Randy, I got to ask you tonight, who's pulling your heartstrings?
Well, as I looked on my 157-hour plane flight over here, that Santa Fe comes into to this game at 9-3 with that loss to Vermont. So you got to kind of keep that in mind. Of course, then Vermont went 10-2. They had a couple hiccups, but after week 6, they sailed right along. So I like Vermont in this situation. It's cold. It looks like it's snowing out here. They're a little more used to that in Santa Fe. Santa Fe never sees any snow. But you know what? Santa Fe could pull it off. It's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Yep, it's going to be a good one, that's for sure. It looks like we've got some people on the field. We're not going to hold you guys back. Let's go ahead and get this one started. And the crowd is going crazy. By far the loudest crowd I've heard this season.
Well, that's how the Mongolians roll. I mean, this is perfect. I mean, they don't see professional football like this just every day.
No, and they've made this stadium just for this event. Look at that giant rhino.
This is nuts. I love it here.
Yeah, this place is pretty sweet. We're looking at some of the stars for the Prowl coming out onto the field. I'm guessing we're going to see none other than RR17 with the coin flip. And as far as the Bullmoose go, Rudy Rohan and Jeremy Olinger will most likely be taking the field. Those are what we think of as the stars of these teams.
Right, I agree. Then on the Santa Fe side, of course, Reyes is just phenomenal, and then Cricks as well, and then, you know, Ryan Roosevelt. I mean, he's writing his own book. So as we see the coin toss right here, and see Roosevelt there watching that coin toss, there you go.
And Derek Genko has to be happy about getting the ball out of his hands for the first possession. I feel like that really takes the pressure off.
I agree completely, yeah. So there's a lot of nerves, a lot of jittery going on right here. You're in front of a huge crowd in Mongolia, and we're about ready to set this thing off. So here we go.
Yeah, this is special. And we've got the kick returned here. A couple moves being made by Bradley Davis, but ultimately gets that ball to the 27-yard line. And rookie Rudy Rohan will be taking the field.
Yeah, Alan Lasham there was able to make the tackle for Santa Fe.
Rudy Rohan, although being a rookie this year, has really shown just his drive and his knowledge of the game this season.
Yeah, he's done a great job. I'm really been watching him during the course of the season. He's done well.
I'm not sure what's going on right there. That looked like a little miscommunication or a little misjudgment of what route was about to be ran, but that ball was just thrown into the dirt for the first play.
Well, you know, the players came out on the field and warmed up, and it was snowing a little bit, but when they came back out here and it was, you know, had full pads on, you know, it really started picking up a little bit. So that might be a little bit of a element that we might see tonight.
Yeah, that's right. We've got doubles right for the Bullmoose. Rohan stepping back again. Dump pass to Davis. Davis gets about 7 on the play.
Yeah, nice pickup there on that second down.
Davis is now on his 4th or 5th year, I believe. You think he's still got what it takes?
I think so. He's done a good job, and he's going to continue just to do better, I think.
Yeah, I think he's still developing as a player.
Correct. Nice move there, but
didn't get the yardage needed for the first down. Looked like it was good to me, but not to the judges here in Mongolia.
right. No, don't get me wrong. We do have an American officiating crew here in Mongolia, but yeah, they're going to call it short.
This will result in a punt. Who's punting for the Bullmoose, Randy?
Oh, that is none other than Gerald Jones, and I'm telling you, he is a stud. 6'3", and he can put a lick into a kick.
Somebody put a lick onto that fella returning the punts from the Prowl. Number 69, Jones. And now we've got Reyes coming on the field, and Reyes has a history of a Genbowl win with the Chicago Ghosts, Randy.
Oh, is that right? Well, I'm happy for him. But I'm telling you what, I think that Santa Fe's got to be happy right now that they already put Vermont in a situation where they've got to turn the ball over.
The handoff goes to Cricks. Cricks finds room. The pocket collapsed a little too late there. Didn't look like anybody touched him for about 20 yards.
No, he brought the ball out to about the 37-yard line, and he broke a tackle or two there to get to where he ended up being. But what a nice run to start the game for the Prowl.
Now, the Prowl started off the season rostering running back Nolan Pierce. Made a trade with the Dayton Aviators about week 4 or 5 for Cricks.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Great trade.
If I could trade him, I would too.
Old Rhino spine. Reyes in shotgun. Looking for the out route. Finds a man with number 88, Mahir Monsoon.
You know, he's right at home here. He's not too far from Mongolia, his ancestry. Him and I were talking on the 157-hour plane ride over here that he has some family that's not too far from Mongolia. So, yeah, he's a good fellow.
I like Monsoon as a wide receiver. One of my favorites, and a great wide receiver, too, for the Prowl.
And a great name.
Definitely. I think that might have been the fullback on the carry there. Yes, number 49.
Yeah, Davian Handel with the run right there.
Decent yardage by the fullback, and Prowl, I think, just kind of feeling out the scene here, seeing what works, what doesn't, trying a few different options.
Well, they're setting a 3rd and 1. They're in a great spot. They're almost at midfield.
Reyes in shotgun on 3rd and 1. Late handoff to Cricks. Cricks falls just short to the line, according to the judges once again. They're making him earn every inch tonight.
They are, and Dangle jumped right in there to make that pop.
Uzi Dangle?
Uzi Dangle. So 4th and inches for the Prowl. Oh, look at this.
And it looks like the Prowl might go for it. And, you know, I like this strategy. They're going to be aggressive. This is the Genbowl after all.
Absolutely.
So will they call the play, or are they just trying to catch the Bullmoose off guard with an offsides penalty? Reyes with the timeout.
Well, we probably knew deep inside of our hearts what that ultimately was going to be.
Yeah, but we like to pretend like we're not going to know what's going to happen.
Right.
Punt unit on the field. Punter Zane Holdorf for the Prowl.
We want this to be so much like life, but it just doesn't happen that way.
No. You gotta love a punter with a neck roll, Randy.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm telling you, he's what a fine fella.
The punt is off by Holdorf. Holdorf gets some hang time. It's gonna fall within the 10, maybe the 5, and it's down at the 6.
That was like hitting a 140-yard 9-iron knockdown with some backspin on it. He does a great job, and he's known for that.
In the snow, uphill both ways.
Absolutely.
You ever golfed in the snow?
Yeah, it's not very fun, though.
You gotta use a different colored ball.
No, I use white.
Rohan and gang trying to give themselves some room as they're backed up at their goal line. Late handoff to Davis. Davis runs into the defensive line. Gain of nothing.
That was 59 Brian Shaw. Man, he's stuck him well.
Yeah, that was a good hit and good wrap up by the defender against a beast like Bradley Davis.
Right.
I formation. Sorry. I formation. Bullmoose. Davis up the middle. And he's got room. Does he have the speed across the 50? Good speed tackle, catching up by number 29. Who is that, Randy?
That's Chad Kruger. But yeah, if it wouldn't have been for Chad, Davis would have been gone.
Chad Kruger. You know anything about that guy?
Yeah, he's also related to Freddie Kruger. He doesn't talk much about it, but that's in his heritage line also.
I'm pretty sure he's also the lead singer of Nickelback.
Oh, okay. I don't know much about them.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm not even going to give my impression. But what a run for Bradley Davis. Coming out in the same formation, we've got iPro. Rohan under center, drop back to pass. Congested route running. Had people running into each other.
Yeah, that was a little tight. That was kind of a scary throw right there. Bachman did a good job of getting in there and deflecting that, but that could have easily been intercepted. So
now the Bullmoose have momentum and options with the progress they've made this drive. Looks like we will again be under center with an offset. Bradley Davis down the sideline, little fade route, great hands. I think that is Sheehan.
yeah, that's Blair Sheehan. Nice catch there, 6'7", and he uses that. Look at that, how he gets up there and hits that right at the top.
Yeah, that was great ball placement, great route. Just nothing wrong with that. Bunch left for the Bullmoose. Throws into double coverage. Dangerous pass.
Yeah, that was another one of those scary throws that we've been seeing Rohan throw here in the last couple sets. Need to be careful of that because great defensive secondary on the prowl.
Trying to get the ball to Gideon Dooley.
Might be trying to force it a little bit.
Kind of like those Gideon Bibles at hotels.
Yeah.
Stop forcing it on people. Rohan back to pass.
Oh!
Sacked lunch. Who got that sack there?
That's number 56.
96.
Or no.
Bam Johnson.
Nice goal player, Bam Johnson. 6'5", 300. He tips the scales triple time.
Wow. Yeah, and that will be the first sack for the Prowl this evening. We now have shotgun formation from Vermont. 5 wide receivers on the field. Deep ball. Up and grabs it. Number 15. Holy cow, Jeremy Olinger.
Yeah, he really jumped up there and grabbed that ball. 6'7". So there's another 6'7" fellow. Watch this. Right at the top. Right at the top of the pass is when he catches it.
Wow.
The defender can't even get it.
No, I mean, that was beautiful. That's exactly what Olinger's known for, and if I were Rohan, that's exactly who I'd throw it to as well. Rohan sees something in the defense, calling an audible out of iPro. Dropping back to pass. Pass out to Davis. Davis tries to spin. Gets 2 on the play.
Yeah, but that wasn't a bad play there. I mean, you got to see what you got, even though you're right inside. He was like at the 9-yard line, so it's 1st and goal. This creates 4-second goal, but see what the defense in this red zone is going to give you.
Yeah, Bullmoose threatening with 2nd and goal here. Single back with 3 wide receivers. Prowl showing that three-man front.
He's in.
Davis rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling his way for the first points of the Genbowl. That'll make 6 for the Bullmoose.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they started back on their own 4-yard line. So what a drive, 96 yards for the Bullmoose to strike first. And they look good. They look good.
Yeah, that was a good, strong run. Need to see some wrap-up tackling from the Prowl. But do you think that three-man front is going to be is going to show some difficulty with this run game?
It possibly could. Yeah, definitely it could, because we've already seen that it's bending just a little bit. We definitely don't want to see the point that it could possibly break. But we definitely see there could be an impact.
Well, that drive and those points are all thanks, in my opinion, to Bradley Davis, resulting in the touchdown for BD. And the Prowl will get a chance to answer here.
Keep in mind also that it's only 25 degrees tonight here in Mongolia, in Ulaanbaatar. So what a nice drive for Vermont.
And the kick is up. And the receiver is going to take this out of the end zone, past the 20 to the 22.
And that's where Santa Fe will start on their second drive for the Genbowl. Yep. Again, I can't tell you the excitement that I have for being here. You know, I mean, I don't want to get into a lull over this thing. You know, Vermont kind of lulled us to sleep there a little bit, and so did Santa Fe's defense. But this is exciting. Let's get excited. Santa Fe's second drive.
This is exciting. It's an exciting moment for Reyes. Reyes looking to give the ball to somebody there across the middle. He finds a target in RR17.
Yeah, Ryan Roosevelt. Nice catch right there. Nice pickup. Going to leave the Prowl with 2nd and 2.
Yeah, that's Dark Hands Roosevelt, as they call him, with the catch. Add it to the stack, most likely putting him over 1,400 yards for the season as a wide receiver. Randy, I heard they put up a Mongolian grill at a couple spots in the stadium for tonight's event.
Yeah, they did. It's been pretty hot tonight. Everybody seems to enjoy authentic Mongolian food. They still have your traditional hot dogs, hamburgers, that type of stuff, but I'm telling you, the people that flew over here on this 138-7-hour flight really have enjoyed some of that Mongolian food.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever had Mongolian food?
No.
Me neither. I'll stick with a hot dog. Reyes trying to get the yardage, trying to get the line to gain, but falls short again. 4th and 3. Tough luck for the Prowl.
It is tough luck, but I think the Prowl still is doing what they need to be doing. They're trying to piece it out a little bit, trying to fill out a little bit of Vermont, and we'll be okay.
And the punt from Zane Holdorf once again. Bradley Davis trying to make somebody miss. Doesn't make anything happen. Bullmoose are going to take over at their own 29.
2:37 remaining in the first quarter. I mean, there's definitely not a mode of panic whatsoever. But I think that a good firm stand here by the defense for the Prowl would go a long ways. Vermont, you know, if they could go and possibly get some more points, we'll have to see how it goes. But I think a nice stand here by Santa Fe will go a long ways.
Speaking of firm stands, Top Kiefer in the chat wants to know, do they drink horse milk over in Mongolia?
I really don't know the answer to that. I know a little bit of about Mongolia, but horse milk, I don't know the answer to that.
Well, I'm not sure you can milk a horse.
Oh, that's true.
So probably not, Top, but thanks for your question. That could have been the issue with Genghis Khan and all his children.
True.
That pass was knocked down by linebacker number 50. Who we got is for that? I don't have a number here, Randy.
But he did a hell of a job.
He was there. He might have came off the bench for that play, but he earned his stripes on that one. We've got 3rd and 10. We are under center with 4 wide. Let's see what the Bullmoose pull out here with this new formation. Stepping back, finds a man open. He gets up for number 47. That's got to be Woodson.
It is Woodson.
Woodson with a beautiful corner route. Well placed by Rohan for more than a first down.
So we've talked about 2 of the wide receivers already, 6'7" and another 6'7". Right here, we have 6'8", and see him climb that ladder and be able to get that ball right at the top.
When a team converts on 3rd and long, it's a gut punch.
Right, for the defense.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Bullmoose have a statistic of getting 57% of their 3rd down conversions this season. Bradley Davis gobbled up in the backfield. They're hoping to not let him have any more big runs, at least on this drive.
Yeah, defense dead firm right there. Teddy Finmore with a nice pop. Matter of fact, that was a loss of 1.
Oh, Rohan trips over the feet of his fullback, still gets the ball off on the out to Woodson for a gain of 4.
Okay, so Santa Fe's in a nice spot right here. So you've got Vermont 3rd and 8. Tighten this up a little bit. Would be in field goal range? Would we not? You know, it's a nice place for a stop.
Here we are with 5 wide receivers in an empty set. Bunch right, 2 to the left. Rohan looking back, lets it fly across the middle again. Open receiver. New guy, number 9, Richard Hung. Not new to the league.
No.
But new to this game showing up. You know a little bit about Richard Hung.
I do know a lot about Richard Hung, and he's been around for a little bit. Had a little bit of experience with him, not as you might think as we talk about that, but yeah, we know him around the clubhouse as Dick, but what a nice guy.
Well, as long as you don't drink his milk.
Exactly.
A pitch out to Davis. Davis shakes one, gets hit soon after by another, and Kruger for a gain of 2. 63 yards on 6 carries.
That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. So, pretty quick first quarter, in my opinion. Vermont coach looking comfortable.
I think he looks cold and pasty.
That's definitely the nice quarter zip, though. I like those.
Yeah, it is a nice quarter zip. All right, we're back after this commercial break. That was a quick one. They don't believe in commercials in Mongolia. We're back at it, starting the second quarter here with another solid drive from Vermont. Ooh, sack number 2 for the Prowl. That time it's number 77.
That's Lewis O'Hannigan.
Lewis O'Hannigan from the potato fields of Ireland.
Well, Rohan did that pump fake and then got drilled. But he must not have seen what he was liking downfield. Out of his 6'7", his 6'7", and his 6'8" target.
Well, there must have been some mighty fine coverage from the Prowl. Rohan going deep. Ball's tipped. There's 3 Bullmoose. Can't grab it. Oh, man. That looked like a couple moose trying to catch a football right there, Randy.
It sure did. That was a nice juggling act. Only possibly the America's Got Talent would love to have an opportunity to have them on the stage.
Gosh.
Oh, they gotta be kicking themselves for that.
Oh, yeah. That was Woodson and Olinger, and Otis Boudreaux was trying to get in there, too. Oh, my.
And nice pass, too. It's not Rohan's fault.
No, good play by the defender for the Prowl. Get that tipped. We're going to see the kicker for the Bullmoose for the first time on the field goal attempt here. Orlando Warfield. This will be a 50-yard field goal, and it is through the uprights Give him 3 more, Randy.
Yeah, so 10:22 left to half. So Vermont throws on another 3. I think Santa Fe is going to be okay. They got to be a little concerned. It's cold, but they haven't saw a lot of movement on their offense yet. But with the weapons that they have, not only in the running game, but especially in the receiving game, they're going to be okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's no need for panic. You just need to get some points so that you can breathe a little bit.
Exactly.
So the Prowl will be on a mission here with this next drive to get some points on the board, whether it's a field goal or otherwise. Let's see what Julio Reyes and Derek Jinko on the sidelines can draw up.
I heard Derek was a little nervous before the game tonight.
I heard he's thrown up 15 times since he's been to the stadium.
Yeah. Well, he might have got some of that Mongolian beer.
Horse milk. Hand off to Cricks for 1.
There you can see Crick's stats.
Not running near as effectively as Davis, but it's unfair to compare the two based on the big run that Davis had in the second drive.
Kind of throws your averages out of balance.
Yeah. Again to Cricks. Nothing.
Vermont defense staying stingy. Little trash talking going on right there. Number 55, Dangle, Uzi Dangle. He's not afraid to go in there and mingle it up a little bit.
No, Dangle's a jerk. Oh, look at this man-on-man defense. Talk about aggressive. 3rd and 9. Oh!
They came full train blowing.
They brought it all, and they brought it hard. That was a dominant play by the Bullmoose defense.
That was Crash Dingle right there, too. Yeah, look at that. We saw that one coming. That was gutsy. That was ballsy.
Yeah, it was. That was something else. That's going to bring Zane Holdorf onto the field again for the 3rd time in a row for the Prowl.
Yeah, about the only thing that's warm right now on the Santa Fe sidelines is his right leg.
And they will take over on their own 43 with 8:42 left in the half.
You know, we talked a little bit about horses in Mongolia, but did you know that there's 13 times more horses than there are humans in Mongolia?
No kidding.
Yeah, there's a lot of horses in Mongolia.
Wow. Do they eat horses in Mongolia?
I don't know the answer to that. I've only been here for a short time.
Sack number 3 for the Prowl.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered or needed to order for Santa Fe.
Say 13 times more horses?
Yeah, but that was Miles Twin Screw. I love that name. Miles Twin Screw.
That's a name we haven't heard for a while here in the league.
How would you like to be the mom walking around town with that last name?
Yeah, you'd have your tail tucked between your legs on that one. Rohan looking for some money down the field. Throws it into coverage. Almost picked off. Prowl almost had that. Would have been a great opportunity for them. But just couldn't hold on to that slippery cold ball.
No, that's exactly right. But still, we see the Prowl not giving up, staying firm. Get him a nice stop right here to be able to get the ball back with plenty of time in the second half, or the second quarter.
Yeah, this is 3rd and 18. Looks like the Prowl are going to take a play out of the Bullmoose playbook and play up top. Hope that doesn't come to bite him in the butt. A check down and a tackle way behind the line to gain. We will see the punt crew come out on this one.
Yeah, that'll be at about the 42-yard line, so that'll be a great spot for the Prowl to step back on this punt and possibly see what they can get that offense energized.
Yeah, you know what name we haven't said yet. is Vanderhuge.
No, we haven't.
And we got to see him get worked up into this game. Because I don't know if you paid attention to the tailgate, Randy, but Alex Dar hopped on and said that he believes whoever gets their tight end working the best is going to win this ball game.
That's a nice analogy and analysis. I like that.
So we will see. Let's see if they turn to Vanderhuge here and take our word for it. I'm not sure if I'll do that. Reyes in shotgun with Cricks by his side. Late handoff, up the middle, shakes the tackle. 3 yards short of the line to gain. 2nd and 3.
Nice pickup there.
That play was great play action. Looked like they were going to pass. Late handoff to Cricks. Beautiful design. Good first down play. Strong eye formation for the Prowl. Handoff again to Cricks. Cricks is off tackle. He's got room to run. Does he have the speed this time? He's breaking it to the sidelines, to the 40, to the 30. Tackled by the safety, number 37.
Jeffrey Chin. And if it wouldn't have been for Chin, he would have been in.
Just by the hair of his chinny chin chin.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to bust a rhyme here, but if it wouldn't have been for Chin, he was all the way in.
Dr. Seussen over here. Chin was a player on that infamous WVU team after season.
Oh,
5.
yeah, back in the day, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, muffled and got drilled. Poor fullback. Stone hands. You know, Derek Jenko, the free safety, used to be known as Stonehands Jenko, but ever since becoming a primary user build, he's gotten way more interceptions.
Okay, well, he's softened those hands a little bit. And that's what Jergens lotion can do, maybe a little Vaseline.
Okay, you use Jergens lotion?
I use Suave.
Okay, because you're Suave.
Right.
Suave Pierce, that makes sense. You're not Jergens Pierce, that'd be weird. We're sacked! Reyes just got drilled while trying to throw by number 95, James McMahon.
And that's got to bite you in the butt. I mean, they've been moving the ball well right here, and then to have these 2 back-to-back plays kind of set you back. So we got a huge 3rd and 17.
I'm looking for Roosevelt on this play.
Genfei's looking for some points, and I think they have the opportunity for some here.
This would be a 55-yard field goal.
In the snow. 25 degrees.
I think they could do it, but they're not feeling confident in their ability to. Let's see if Holdorf can pin this one within the 10 like he did last time. Holdorf's going to go for the coffin kick, kicking it towards the sidelines. He is going to get it on the 9, within the 10. You can't ask for more than that.
No, that was exactly what they should do if they were in that situation to get Vermont pinned back. You know, and we were asked by one of our viewers about horse milk, and I did Wikipedia it, and the sheep herders do drink horse's milk.
Oh, really?
It's a staple of their diet.
No kidding.
It really gives them a kick, if you know what I mean.
Boost their testosterone, I'm sure.
Absolutely. It says it can regulate their blood pressure and also affect their antimicrobial and their inflammatory effects. So when you're out there in Mongolia walking through the forest and you get cut by a big ass thorn, it's nice that you know that you had some horse milk in you.
That's a good point. You know, that is primal, to say the least. Rohan gets an out route with the feet in bounds, kicking it upfield. That just looked like blown coverage. Where was the defender on the outside there for Woodson? But great job keeping the momentum in bounds and moving upfield.
Yeah, it looked like the defense just overread that right there.
I keep hitting that button too soon. I'm not expecting the double replay. That's my fault. I'm just going to leave it alone. And that's going to bring up a fresh set of downs for the Bullmoose. Looking for a pass, I would suspect, on 1st and 10. Reyes seeing an out route. Good pitch and catch.
Reyes has got some great eyes. He sets back there in the pocket. His offensive line gives him enough time to be able to sit back there to watch his receivers, and at this point, he's able to pick that secondary apart.
Yeah, he looks comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Even in Mongolia.
Yeah.
And who's comfortable there?
Even the people in the stands don't look comfortable.
No. They don't even know what they're rooting for. Oh,
There's a pick by a linebacker. You don't see that very often. Number 54. Who are we giving credit to?
Mr. Twin Screw.
Mike Twin Screw once again. Miles Twin Screw.
Yep. When his mom, Margaret Twin Screw, walks through the town of their little sleepy town in New Hampshire, and she goes to the barber shop, everybody looks at her and said, "That's Twin Screw's mom."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
It is a great story.
Thanks for sharing that.
Well, she dated two brothers. She dated two brothers back in high school. So...
Okay. I get you now.
That reputation still sticks with her.
I'm with you now. Well, Miles is undoing that reputation here. Turning a bad thing into a good thing. And Nick Cricks is trying to get them into some field goal position. This is now officially the closest the Prowl have been to their end zone. Reyes in shotgun. Late handoff to Cricks. Cricks finding something on the other side of the field. Whew, maybe a misread, but yikes.
Nice closure there by number 29, Todd Taylor. Because, yeah, Cricks definitely could have popped that out for a big gain.
I thought he had room in the middle, but he didn't see that. Again, maybe just getting greedy. But this is going to be an important 3rd down to keep the drive alive. A pitch. Good speed. Good acceleration.
Well, and that's what we're used to seeing with him, is that kind of movement for Cricks.
Yeah, that was good. It's hard to get that pitch and turn the ball upfield that quickly, but that was a good play. On the Vermont's 29-yard line, Reyes looking for some more yardage. Check down to Kevin Calcutta. First time saying his name tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what the doctor needs to order at this point in time in the ball game. Even though Santa Fe's only down 10-0, I mean, we definitely just like to see some points on the board right here. But we start seeing now that clock starting to tick. We're close to 2-minute warning.
Yep, it's starting to get time to get some points or get off the pot. There is a productive pass for the Prowl to Monsoon.
And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. He's got his shades on.
No, he doesn't. He hasn't slept in 3 days.
He should have slept on the freaking plane. As long as that flight was.
Just a basic little pickup is all we need. Then let's get that first.
Cricks is pumped up. There's a little snapshot into their huddle. I wouldn't be surprised if they give Cricks the ball here. Seems like he wants it.
I think so.
Cricks does get that ball. Does he get over the line? It looks like his knee was down before he crossed the line to gain.
He's been their workhorse so far, and yeah, he wanted the ball. Yep, 4th and 1.
They're going to go ahead and take the field goal here. Not sure if that's what I would do, but it is only a 10-point.
You're right.
It doesn't matter what you get as long as you get something here.
Right.
This kicker is Sven Lederhosen.
Yeah, he had a shorter flight over than everybody else because he just came straight from his home from Sweden. And he is, look at that.
Making snow angels.
Yeah, he loves being in Mongolia. And who wouldn't? If you're from Sweden.
Yeah. All right, points are on the board now for both teams. Might be a good time for us to discuss what you and I have decided to be the lines for tonight. 42 points, over under 42 points, with what we thought would be a close match, which still could be, Bullmoose -1.
Right, and when we talked about that 42, I definitely thought that I was going to be leaning towards that over. But as we are approaching quickly the end of this first half, I don't know if that's so much the case right now. And as far as the spread for victory, I think we still need to stay right there, almost that even number.
Still just a one-possession game.
Exactly.
All right. Bullmoose trying to get some final points on the board. Looks like they aren't just going to take this to the locker room. They're going to do their best to make this a little bit steeper of a hill to climb for the Prowl.
Yeah, just a little dump pass right there to number 15, Olinger. But that's going to continue to let the clock run.
I formation from the Moose. We got our first penalty of the evening. I'm not sure if it might be an offsides call on the defense.
Yep.
And that's exactly what that is. That's going to give a first down to Vermont.
Bam Johnson there was the one that they called on that, and I'm sure Derek will be giving him a little bit of business in the locker room.
I was looking at that rhino. Are there rhinos in Mongolia?
I think so.
Probably. They wouldn't be on this game if they weren't.
There is a lot of sheep, and we will talk about them in the second half.
Oof. And we are going to see a timeout from Vermont as they try to discuss a way to get into some field goal range.
That's exactly what they're trying to do. They see an opportunity possibly with this 34 seconds left with those couple timeouts to possibly go in there and poke one through, which then in turn, the field goal by Santa Fe would be for naught.
Null and voided. iPro with some pressure from the linebackers on the opposite side. We've got a blitz coming, leaving the middle open for Jeremy Olinger. Still not in field goal range, but have some time left on the clock.
Nice pass right there through the seam between the defenders. These Mongolians can pack a stadium. I mean, these tickets have been on sale, though, for 11 months and 23 days in preparation for this. But I'm telling you, they really, really did come out.
Did they sell out?
They did sell out, yeah. They had some people that were on the waiting list. But,
Oh, we got a catch, but we had a penalty as soon as it was caught. I'm not sure if that's going to be an interference call or face mask on the defense.
oh.
That one is going to hurt and going to put that ball on the 7-yard line.
Yeah, that's a dick smacker right there.
Let's see if we can... I don't know. Let's take another look here. I see it right there. Did you
Yeah.
see his head whip off to the left?
I did.
You got to be careful with stuff like that. They're trying to prevent neck injury around here. That's really what that's all about.
They are. That was James Woodson. I know he'd been doing some acting classes in Hollywood, and he had to stop when they had the strike. But I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not. But good luck to him in the future after football if he wants to get into acting.
Yeah. Not very many professional athletes you see go into that
No.
successfully. Reyes going to go for the end zone, but picked off this a prowl of leopards there. You know, prowl is
A bunch.
is the plural for leopards.
Okay.
Yes.
Still plenty of time. With 19 seconds.
Yeah, we've got a timeout left in the tank for Vermont. Again, going through the air, pressure coming. Looking for Woodson again, his favorite target of the night by far.
It looks like he ran right into the freaking goalpost.
That was Big Nasty Jinko on the play. There when it counts. Didn't try to catch it though, just put both hands up and batted that down.
Yeah, we were just talking about his Jergens hands.
Yeah.
It is cold. I'll give him that. And they're probably chafed a little. You know, everything gets chafed in 25-degree weather, regardless how much you lube it up.
Yeah. Well, Genghis Khan would know.
He would.
And I think, all things considered, this might be considered a win for Santa Fe.
Absolutely. Oh, you think?
For that drive in particular, it could have easily been a touchdown given the penalties and all that. So you're still down by 10. I don't know. I still see Derek Jinko breaking some clipboards in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. My only disagreement for that is we find ourselves with the exact same difference in score as what we did 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, now it is a 2-possession game for the Prowl. I would suspect we might see them just take this to halftime.
Oh, absolutely, I would. Yeah. Let's get into the locker room. Let's break some clipboards. Let's cuss a little bit. Maybe rub some snuff and see what happens.
Jeez, Eric. Wow. What a halftime show. We'll see what the Prowl decide to do here in the final seconds of the first half. A handoff to Cricks. No timeout. They will take this to halftime.
Low-scoring game, 13-3.
What are your thoughts on this first half as we go into the halftime show?
Well, I think the Bullmoose have done a good job. I think they've balanced well between their passing and their running, and that's why they're in the position that they are. Santa Fe's had a couple miscues, a couple bad lucks, but they're definitely not out of it at all. And I think we're still in store for a well of a ball game.
Yeah, I think anything could happen here. So don't go anywhere. Randy, you need a break at halftime?
Yep, absolutely.
All right, we're going to take a quick little break here, and we will be back. Okay, and we're back with the second half of the Season 10 Genbowl. The Prowl will get a chance to change this 2-possession lead from the Bullmoose with the kickoff here in the second half.
Yeah, it's nice that Santa Fe is able to have the ball here, deferred into the second half, see what they can generate.
I didn't get any insight into the halftime talks for these teams, but they say that Jack P was docile while Derek Jinko was
A crazy person?
yeah.
Yeah, I heard that too. I was over at the hospitality room, and they really nice people here. I can't understand them, but they handed me a tray of stuff and got me some fried mongoose, some different type of quail that they have, and got an opportunity to drink some of that horse milk. And I'm telling you, that'll make your little soldier stand up.
Wow. Yeah, that's what's different about you. Well, that was Crash Dingle on a tackle for loss against Cricks. Not what the Prowl needed. I would suspect we might see them shift gears and go through the air a little bit.
They have the targets to do that.
They certainly do, and I've not seen but a couple of them tonight.
Plenty of time.
Reyes does go deep.
Look at that. Just what the doctor ordered.
You know, they had an interview with Ryan Roosevelt pre-game, and he made it clear that he's always open.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Well, there he is.
Like a speedway?
Like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Speedway always open?
And the Mongolian women, they're always open. Actually, if you have more than 5 children in Mongolia, you're looked at as a nurtured female.
Really?
An honored female.
Wow.
So they really like to populate.
They really prioritize that.
They do. They're always open for business.
Interesting. All right, 2nd and 8. Reyes thinking he might be more successful through the air here. Looking for Ryan Roosevelt once again. Oh my gosh! Overthrew horribly.
Yeah. I would want to think that maybe the weather was part of the factor. Maybe a snowflake fell on his eye. But, yeah, that wasn't even close.
Almost looks like he mistaken Todd Taylor for Ryan Roosevelt. That was Todd Taylor with the interception.
So these guys have been over here for what? 4 or 5, 6 days after that long flight. So they've had plenty of time to adjust.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long it's been snowing here, though.
It doesn't look like very long.
Well, that pass just hit Miles' twin screw right in the shoulder.
He wasn't even ready for that one.
No.
Just a terrible
He's
pass
getting a
on
little
my
bit
part.
of
That's all
harassment
me.
from his teammates there on the sideline.
They were giving Reyes hell about that interception.
Right.
You can't hear what I'm hearing, but that's what it was.
Is that right?
Said, hey, man, why'd you make that throw? Rohan going deep. Gosh, Jeremy Olinger getting up.
Up top. Nice pickup. Rohan there, 183 yards so far for the game. Watch this. Look at that.
That's just how you do it.
Yep.
At the very top of your jump.
Right.
Looks like a pro.
Derek a little down on his team, I see in the chat, but he's going to be okay. He came a long way for this.
Yep, you just got to dig deep. Still a lot of game left. Just a couple changes of events could make the difference in the lead here.
But in the meantime, we stistill see Vermont using their workhorse Davis, as they've done so well all year.
Rohan going through the air again, going deep with the pass, tipped by Jinko. The ball's in everybody's hands, but nobody can reel it in.
Rohan had so much time back there. No pressure whatsoever. Look at that nice sculpture they put there in the stadium.
That's the
Rhino. They've been working on the stadium for a long time to get it ready for tonight. They were super excited for us to be there.
Do they have any plans for it after the Genbowl?
Yeah, they're actually going to use it as beauty for the beauty pageants.
Oh, that's something I want to see. And there's a first down that all the Bullmoose fans want to see tonight.
They're going to do sheep shearing in the stadium at the same time.
Really? Like a sheep shearing contest?
Mm-hmm. They make them look like poodles or Dachshunds, or you can even make a sheep look like a duck.
Oh, okay, so it's not like a speed competition. It's just like an artsy.
It's an artsy thing, yeah.
Didn't know they were so cultured.
It's big in Mongolia.
Tip ball. Kruger was there. Kruger.
Yeah, nice breakup by him. Olinger kind of kicking himself a little bit. He's had a good game, though, so far. Actually, Vermont's really spread the ball well tonight.
Yeah, they definitely have.
They're going there. I see pass.
Nice defensive play right there.
That's going to leave a 3rd and 8. I'm going to suspect nothing too aggressive here from Vermont. They'll probably take the 3 points.
That was Fugu Gaipan that just made that play. We haven't called his name yet tonight. What a nice fellow he is, too.
He is. He's from Singapore.
He is, yeah. Boy, he's got some stories. He can tell you some cat stories.
What a move by Olinger, and that's going to give him a touchdown. Wow. Wow, I thought he was just going to go ahead and head that momentum right out of bounds, but he stopped it and turned it in. What a catch. Watch this awareness by Olinger. Oh, never mind. Cameraman wasn't ready for it. There we go.
Look at that. Spin move inside, where we usually see it go outside.
Oh, man. Now, I'm not sure how the Mongolians are on yak, but that was some yak that we'd like to see again.
Oh, they're big on yaks over here. Yeah, the place is going freaking nuts. You know, I didn't know what side they were leaning towards, if they were going to lean towards Vermont, if they were going to lean towards Santa Fe. But right at this point in time, Vermont's jumping right out. And I think they're followers. People in Mongolia are followers.
Are they?
Yeah. So they're kind of homering right here. You know, they're going with the team that's winning.
They just always root for the team that wins. They're always happy. Guess it's better than always rooting for the team that loses. The Prowl are going to try to get a touchdown, get in the end zone tonight. I heard Derek say on the sidelines that he wants to see Reyes really start airing this out. He knows he threw a pick last time, but he wants it to shake that off and go at it again. And there we've got number 49, fullback Handle going up the middle.
Nice catch for a fullback, yeah.
You don't see a seam route from the fullback very often.
You know, and that's the thing that we need to see. We need Reyes to have confidence to be able to get in the pocket, stay in the pocket after that horrible throw that he made in the last possession. because he does, again, have the targets to be able to bring themselves back into those.
Yep. Yep. Agreed. They are going to stay in shotgun. Calling the hyena audible. Curl route. Calcutta spinning out, trying to make something else happen. Gets a couple extra yards. 7 on the play. I think the pressure is on for the Prowl to get in the end zone.
3 points isn't going to be much right here. Nice run.
Handle again with the play. He's showing up this drive.
He is. We've called his number and name several times. I definitely don't think it's all doom and gloom right now for Santa Fe. I think if they can make a nice push right here, I think they can get this thing turned back around. Still 5:18 remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Ooh, that guy wasn't with it. That defender, I don't even think put his hands up. That was chin. Caught the ball with his chin. Didn't catch the ball, but you know what I mean.
They're still coming down here in Mongolia. Glad to see it's not sticking, though.
Well, I heard they're expecting 5 to 6 inches tonight.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what some of the Mongolian women were saying.
That's exactly right. There's going to be a huge party after this game tonight. They're all meeting at the local pubs. And, yeah, there's going to be a lot of 5 and 6 inches being spread.
They want a couple more yards to bring out the kicker. Oh, no, we're not going to let that happen. Let's go.
All right, defense saying they want to see the kicker out one more time. We'll see if Reyes has anything to say otherwise. Can he find an open target? 3rd and 7. He's looking, scanning the field, going deep. It seems like he is overthrowing everybody tonight. But looking for his fullback again. Is that the only guy open right now?
I would think that wouldn't be the case, but he's really got his eyes on him.
Is the coverage so tight on the other receivers that that's all that he has to look at?
And that hit Dangle right in the freaking helmet.
Holdorf back on the field to punt. Punt is up. Fair catch is called by Davis. Oh, Vermont will take over at their own 11-yard line.
You know, there's a lot of sheep in Mongolia. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, you said that.
Matter of fact, they outnumber the population 35 to 1.
35 to 1?
Yeah,
How
so
many people are in Mongolia?
there's a lot of people in Mongolia, but there's 35% more sheep.
You said 35 to 1.
For every one Mongolian,
There's 35
35
sheep.
sheep.
That's more than 35%.
well, you do the math.
That's 3,500%. What's the math?
You always was a smart one.
Oh, man. Well, I think that's interesting. Okay. Lots of sheep. Davis not knowing where he was on the field there. Ran it out of bounds for a loss of 1.
And there you see that when he caught the ball, he did the outside turn instead of the inside turn.
This is a big one, boys. We need to stop. Hype it up. Hype it up.
You know that there's a theory that the Mongolians were the first ones to invent ice cream?
I didn't know that.
Yes, they eat ice cream all year long, especially in the wintertime. That's their favorite time to eat ice cream.
Really?
Yes, and they love all flavors of ice cream.
Huh. Well. Ooh. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Are they the ones who make the ice cream that you like scrape up and roll it up into a little roll? Have you seen those? You flatten it out on a grill thing, like a cold grill?
No, I don't know about that. I'm just giving you stats. But I do know that the safety there, Fuju Gaipan, almost had an interception, but he didn't. But it does give Santa Fe an opportunity to get this punt.
Well, that was the most efficient defensive stand from the Prowl.
What a horrible punt.
And it's going to give them the start in the opponent's territory. So on the 47-yard line.
Okay, so here's where we're at. 4:08 remaining in the third. Great field position. Mm-hmm. Punch this in. Still going to be plenty of time left in the third. And the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah.
We still got a ball game.
Yeah, I think we do. I still don't think we're out of it. But we need to see some efficiency on offense. Cricks shakes a tackle, gains 2. Better than losing the 2 that would have happened if he would have got knocked down on first contact.
Correct. A little bit of hitting going on there. You can see the marks on the helmets.
Yep.
Some good hard hitting tonight. Breathe right strip.
Crick's really showing up tonight. I'm happy with his performance. I feel like Reyes is the one that's really dropping the ball. He's overthrowing targets, not looking at the receivers that he tends to usually target. We just need to see him get back to that.
If we can't stop him here, we got problems.
Nice defensive surge right there by Vermont. Oh, so now we're leaving Santa Fe with 3rd and 11.
Shotgun straight from the Prowl. Again, thrown into double coverage, looking for Calcutta, wide receiver number 3. It just leaves you scratching your head.
It does. I mean, who would have thunk that we would have came all this way for this?
And
So here's our MVP for the game so far for Santa Fe.
Holdorf gonna get another one.
That's a nice kick.
Ooh, best kick of the night. He's dialing it in, but he's had a lot of practice. Getting it to the 3-yard line.
Well, there's nothing prettier than watching a football fall in the snow in Mongolia.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get 2, D. Let's get 2. Liz.
Oh, that's a safety.
Oh! Is that going to be a safety? Or are they going to say that he lost his forward momentum before he... Oh, they're going to take him down to the goal line.
Oh. Boy, I'd have my red flag right there ready.
Oh, my. There's that safety. They didn't get it the first time, but they got it the second time. We're going to credit number 50 with the safety there. That's Buster Backman.
He did buster that play, too. All right. So, here we go.
You know, I think you give those points to the corn man, the punter.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, he's the one that put it there in the corner and allowed the defense to take over and pop that safety. All right. We're ready. We got to... If Santa Fe is going to roll, they're going to roll right here.
It's definitely a spark.
Yeah.
We're going to see if it ignites. It does give them good field position. coming off of that punt. So Reyes taking over at the 37-yard line. Really probably feeling the pressure to make something happen.
He's got to be. Yeah, absolutely.
Ricks sliding off of the front line. Gets hit in the second line for a gain of 6.
And they do have time, but that time is ticking. But yeah, there's still plenty of time. It's a 2-possession game with an extra point and a 2-point conversion.
Mm-hmm. Fake handoff to Cricks. Reyes finds an out route, wide open Calcutta. Calcutta carries it over the 40-yard line. We are now in Vermont territory once again for the Prowl.
Yeah, that's how you like to see your receivers wide open. Unfortunately for the Prowl tonight, that hasn't been so much the case.
No,
but
this
nice run there.
Yeah, the Bullmoose secondary really has been just, I don't know, white on rice.
Right.
That's a Mongolian phrase.
Of course.
They eat a lot of rice here. But the out routes are looking nice. Again, Calcutta.
Yeah, that's pick up a 6. Going to leave 2nd and 4. I know Calcutta's pumped about that, but still got some ball to play. Only 96 yards so far for Reyes with that one pick.
That's very unlike him. Pitch out to Cricks. Cricks can't shake the tackle on first contact. We're going to be left with a 3rd and 3 for Santa Fe.
Well, and in a blink of an eye, we're to the end almost to the 3rd quarter.
What do you do here, Randy? You can play it safe and guarantee yourself a field goal, or pass it for the first down to try to.
Yeah, you got to get
punch
in.
it.
You got to get in the end zone. Not a bad shot right there. There you go.
Handle again. That fullback, man, earning his paycheck tonight.
Yeah, nice play call right there. The defense was going one direction. They threw it out the opposite direction, so he had some space.
He's got nice hair. See that?
I did see that. Yeah.
I notice things like that because I don't have hair. Hand off to Cricks. Holy cow, who is that guy? Number 90, that's Matua Palapoi. I know that name. I don't know how to say it, but I've heard of it. He's from Montreal. Well, throw up your 4s, folks.
Yep.
This is the 4th quarter. And this is the WFA Genbowl 10, where anything can happen, so don't leave just yet.
We're shutting you down, baby. You can't move the ball.
We have Derek Jinko screaming on the sidelines, throw the damn ball! Throw the ball to Handle. Ooh. Oh no, that's Cricks. Another 3rd down for Santa Fe coming up in comfortable field goal range.
Nice pop there by Todd Taylor for Vermont. Third and 6. All right, so this is where we're at.
A field goal would make 8, would put you down by 12.
Mm-hmm. I mean, decision's already made.
Yep.
And as many nights as I've laid on my couch and watch these games and you think about the time per each quarter and how long they can be, unfortunately for Santa Fe, this 9 minutes and 51 seconds is going to go relatively quick.
I am just flabbergasted by the lack of targets for Roosevelt and Vanderhuge. We've not said his name one time tonight.
And credit Vermont for that. I mean, the coaching staff and what they put together in their schemes to be able to do what they've done. But this isn't their first encounter with each other. We got to remember that, even though it was a tight game. But this is not their first time that they've seen each other.
Yeah, that's true. I would have to assume that there was a lot of studying behind the scenes. Jack P., this Prowl offense, seems like he's really got things locked up. Deep ball.
Oh,
Interception! That's the old tip drill. Give the credit to number 25, Fugu Gaipan.
Yeah, Fugu Gaipan. He's done it again. We called his name a couple times tonight. And he loves playing here in Mongolia. He played in the minor leagues over this direction when he was coming up through. Did you say he was from the Singapore?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's from Singapore. That ball was tipped originally by veteran Lion Nikita.
This is what the doctor ordered for Santa Fe. Quick turnover. Still plenty of time left in the fourth quarter. Quick strike. Quick strike. There we go.
Again, Calcutta. A favorite of Reyes tonight.
All right. The crowd is going flipping crazy right now. They don't know who to root for. They don't even know what they're doing.
They're all drunk on horse milk.
Yes.
They're just yelling and taking their clothes off. These guys are crazy. Reyes looking a little more confident. Changing the play on his own. I like that. Giving it to Cricks.
Cool.
Oh, not the right call for the offense. Oh, gobbled up. Okay. Time to regroup if you're the Prowl. You can smell the end zone at this point. You gotta bust that end zone cherry, Randy.
Yes, absolutely. And Derek has been screaming as loud as anybody else on the chat. I mean, how they're going to do that, and it is not through the run game.
No,
we all know that.
No, it's not. They're running an awful lot. Nobody quite understands why.
Another field goal is not what Santa Fe needs.
No.
They have not been in the end zone yet. Until now.
Oh! What a play by the Vermont defensive line. I said Montreal. Palapoi.
No points here. We're gonna bust through the line and block his kick.
You gotta take the 3, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you gotta take points at this point.
Bring Lederhosen back out. Sven Lederhosen up with the kick, which is good, taking this to an 11-20 game. That's a score you don't see very often.
No, you do not. So, in our football math minds, we're trying to wrap our heads around what this is going to take, but it's a 2-possession.
It is. There's no way around it. However, it's a 2-possession that will give you the lead if you get it.
True. And that big turnover by Vermont, you know, they just need to make sure that they just stay to their plan. Nice run. Nice field position.
Good run, good extra effort by Bradley Davis. Makes all the difference. Starting at a 40 compared to the 20.
Did you know that Genghis Khan was illiterate?
No.
He was.
When did he rule the world? Was it like in like the 1700s or something, or was it earlier than that?
It was in the 13th century, so that would have been in the 1200s.
Wow. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And actually, they just adopted the alphabet in Mongolia in 1939.
Ours?
No, it was a different alphabet. It was the Latin alphabet.
Okay.
But they didn't like it, and 11 years later, they developed a different alphabet, and they added 2 additional letters. So that's why when I ordered coffee this morning, they gave me horse milk.
Oh. Do they have Starbucks there?
I didn't see a Starbucks. But there was an extra letter in the star.
Check down to Bradley Davis. Haven't seen much from him in the second half. Well, right now what we have is Bullmoose trying to burn the clock in the fourth quarter, keep it out of the hands of the Prowl, who are down by 9. And keep getting first downs like that, and that's gonna slowly start putting the nails in this coffin for Genbowl 10.
Hey, I give credit to Vermont. I mean, they're not taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep pressing and moving the ball downfield. Yeah, and they could get to the point they could put this completely out of range.
Yeah, we just hit the 6-minute mark for Genbowl 10. Vermont is driving the ball down with a fresh set of downs. Rohan with a big step back, throws a little dinker to Davis for a loss of 3.
Yeah, he looked down the field, didn't see anything open. Just did a check down to Davis. But at this point, it's okay.
Here, fellas. Heads up.
They don't want another turnover.
No. Davis up the middle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage +2. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Bullmoose. Clock is ticking down to 5 minutes. Did he catch that?
Yep.
Unbelievable catch by Richard Hung. That man is impressive on and off the field.
Yes, he is. He's got quite a stage presence. Matter of fact, he moonlights in L.A. For some movies.
Okay.
I've never seen any of them, but I heard they're something to see.
Taking as much off the clock as they can. A pitch out to Davis to the right side. Just barely gets over the line of scrimmage for 1 yard.
I mean, and that's exactly what Vermont needs to do. I mean, they can feel it.
Vermont is certainly in control of this game as it ticks down to the final minutes. Chad Kruger looking at this photograph. That's a lyric from Nickelback, in case you weren't
Okay.
sure. Looking at a photograph of the previous games this season, wondering what's going on.
I mean, are we to the point we start burning timeouts here? 3rd and 11. You know, and Vermont's found themselves in this same situation quite a few times tonight. You know, 3rd and long, and Reyes has been able to, or Rahan has been able to find him an open receiver and be able to get the first down. It's just made a huge impact.
Vermont knows if they get the ball in the end zone here that it'll make a 3-possession game and almost make this an impossible task for the Prowl. But a field goal here still keeps it a 2-possession game.
Well, and that's exactly what we're going to have. Unfortunately, we're going to be down to almost the 2-minute mark.
Orlando Warfield with the field goal attempt, the snap, the hold, the kick, and it's good, taking Vermont to 23 points and a 12-point lead. Just a little over 2 minutes left, Randy. There's no reason to run the ball at this point, right?
No. I mean, but we've talked since the beginning of the second half that with the receivers that Santa Fe has and the wide open offense that Derek runs, that they shouldn't have been applying that. But they're going to have to come wide open.
Yeah.
Going to get a quick score.
Yep.
We called over under 42. We're at 34.
We'll see if the Prowl can get into the end zone at all tonight. Great effort getting into the air to tip that one down by the safety, Jeffrey Chen.
So that puts us at the 2-minute warning. So gonna come to the sidelines quickly here and see what our options are. Still a lot of turf to go.
Yep. And I'm starting to think Bullmoose secondary just might be that good.
I agree. Yeah, they look good. You know, as an owner, I watched a lot of games this past year, and I saw Bullmoose lose in week 1, and knowing their whole history and their story and everything, and I thought, oh, you know, we're good. And then as the season just started continuing on, they just started getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But that first impression of Vermont, I thought, well, they're not going to be what they were supposed to be. But that's definitely not the case.
Yeah, they got a lot together. Well, they had big shoes to fill, we'll say.
Right.
And they filled them. And they brought that franchise. They relocated the franchise from Montreal to Vermont and made another Genbowl appearance, making it 5 consecutive appearances.
Oh, so we're going to ride that.
Now, he's made some changes on the roster. It's not the entire same team. He's changed plenty of players, but gosh, there's a turnover on downs. This game's over.
Yeah, but our hats off to Santa Fe. You know, 9-3, what a great season. Derek's done a well of a job. Super proud of him and what him and his group's done. Nice season.
He did have a good season.
He spanked me.
Yeah, he spanked a lot of people. you know. But the Bullmoose just really showed that they are a tier above the rest of the league, and looking to be well deserving of this season 10 Genbowl trophy.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, the Mongolian people love Vermont. I mean, they're about ready to bust through the barriers. You can see security guards up there right now, trying to hold them back. I mean, it's gonna be a ruckus tonight.
And you can see now, if you look across the stadium, they started selling moose antlers.
Yes.
And everybody's got them on now.
Oh, what?
And they started selling these shirts. Everybody's going to be big Bullmoose fans. And now they've got these shirts that just says, "We have the moose knuckles."
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. You know what a moose knuckle is?
No.
Look it up when we're done. It's like a camel toe, but for men.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, this game is over, Randy. We're in victory formation for Vermont, but it's not going to carry this to the end of the game. But it's still out of reach. Rudy Rohan, rookie this season.
Mm-hmm.
What a job he's done.
He's done a great job. Especially as a rookie. He is a gold player, but he's fulfilled all of the expectations of what they thought that he could be and what he ended up developing to be. So yeah, congratulations to Vermont. Yeah, they got a great team. Yep,
without a doubt, Rudy Rohan, in my opinion, should be the Rookie of the Year.
Oh yeah, I definitely would get that nod. Why not go ahead and thrust the penis a little deeper here and kick the field goal,
as Genghis Khan would do. And you're right. The Mongolians love this right now.
Oh, they do. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be ice cream and Mongolian women and horse milk for everyone. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah, and the craziest part of this is it's 10:48 a.m.
Oh.
They've been up all night.
They have, yeah.
They're going to go all day, the rest of the day.
They absolutely will. Yeah, they brought their sleeping bags and their parkas, and they're just ready to roll. Nobody works in Mongolia anymore. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the stadium afterwards. They hosted this Genbowl, but going forward, what a great group of people, and we're glad we was able to make this 137-hour flight over.
Yeah, I mean I'm excited to see where we end up going next. For the Genbowl.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to say, Randy, while we're winding down, that this will be my last game as a commissioner for the league.
Okay.
So it's been a lot of fun this season. I feel like we've accomplished a lot. Here's a little trash play for Ryan Roosevelt. We're gonna give that to him.
Hey, Pad Statter.
Such a diva. Such a diva. Right in the middle of my farewell speech as commissioner, he would do that. Where's that been all evening? Anyways, Cornman, Zach Holdorf will be taking over as commissioner of the league. Looks like the Rise League has a lot of things in store with Jack P. and Jake running the Rise League. Should be a lot of fun, a lot of exciting things to come. But it's been a great season. It's been efficient. We got through the whole thing. I feel like it's been competitive and it's been reliable, and those were the goals going into it.
Right, absolutely. And me being part of the ownership and being part of this league, I've enjoyed it the last several years. I've enjoyed taking that franchise from Kansas City to Myrtle Beach, and I've had such a good time with that. But yeah, it's exciting to see where the league's going to go into the future also. So yeah, good luck to you and to everyone else who's contributing, and thanks for your help. We want to keep this thing alive and thriving well.
Yep. And the Hands team will end the game right there. We'll see one more kneel. from the Bullmoose. Rudy Rohan takes the last play for season 10, and just like that,
the pandemonium starts. Congratulations to Vermont. Great effort, great team. Congratulations to the Prowl for being able to make it to the Genbowl. Congratulations, Derek, and your staff. You guys have nothing to be ashamed of. What a great season.
Absolutely. We're going to let these credits roll. We're going to roll through the final stats. But for now, this is Colin and Randy signing off.